Before using any equipment, you must first refer to the manufacturer's instructions for proper use, maintenance, and inspection of the equipment. Equipment must be inspected before each shift at a minimum. If the inspection reveals defects or damage beyond what is acceptable by the manufacturer's instructions or applicable legislation, it must be removed from service to be disposed of or repaired by qualified people. If the person doing the inspection is not yet competent in the inspection process, then a competent designated person needs to supervise the inspection. Makeshift rigging components are not permitted. All rigging components that carry any portion of a load must be commercially manufactured. These components are engineered and certified to comply with various standards. If you find any equipment that is in a condition that will compromise the health or safety of workers using or transporting it, you must immediately report it to your employer. This includes any equipment that will not perform the function for which it is intended, or for which it was designed, or is not strong enough for its purpose, or if it has an obvious defect. Workers involved in hoisting and rigging must exercise care when selecting and using slings. The selection of slings should be based on the size and type of the load, sling configuration, and the environmental conditions of the workplace. Improper use of slings may result in damage from overloading, excessive speed, or sudden acceleration or deceleration of equipment. Such damage can be caused by taking up slack with a sudden jerk or shock loading. Slings can be categorized in three main groups, which include chain slings, wire rope slings, and web slings. Each type has its own particular advantages and disadvantages. Factors to consider when choosing the best sling for the job include the size, weight, and shape of the load, the temperature and sensitivity of the material being moved, and the temperature and environmental conditions under which the sling will be used. Care should be taken when using chain slings because sudden shock loads can cause damage. Some advantages of chain slings include their strength, their resistance to the effects of UV light and hot temperatures, and their ability to withstand overall abuse from workers. Their biggest disadvantage is that the chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and they can fail without warning if used incorrectly. Chain slings must be visually inspected prior to use. During the inspection, pay particular attention to any link elongation, bends, twists, heat damage, nicks, gouges, and wear in excess of the allowances made by the manufacturer. These signs indicate that the sling may be unsafe and must be removed from service immediately, as it may break suddenly without warning. For this reason, some sites do not allow chains for hoisting, so you must know your site-specific rules and regulations. When chains are used for adjusting the load, backup slings may be required as a site standard. Wire rope slings have great strength combined with flexibility. Wire rope and chain slings must be protected with softeners or blocking when used at corners or sharp bends. The length of the arc of the softener must contact